Alright, I can't help it. I've got to exalt Yeshua. I got um, frustrated because hardly any people watch these, but it's not about me, right? It's about Yeshua. So whoever sees these is supposed to see these. But anyway, I've got another one that I want to show you, so hold on. Okay, we're in Psalm 107, if you want to turn there in your Bibles, and verse 23 through 28 is a prophecy of Yeshua. And the writer of this psalm makes it obvious because he puts inverted noons at the beginning of every one of those verses. Yes, I wrote those there, but check out this. It's actually in this Hebrew book that I have. This is Psalm 107, as it shows. And all these are inverted noons in front of those verses. And they are actually typed in there. And when Psalm is handwritten by scribes, they handwrite those inverted noons. Well, what do those verses say that would be prophetic of Yeshua? So let's read those verses. Those who go down to the sea in ships, who do business on great waters, they see the works of Yahovah and his wonders in the deep. For he commands and raises the stormy wind, which lifts up the waves of the sea. They mount up to the heavens. They go down again to the depths. Their soul melts because of trouble. They reel to and fro and stagger like a drunken man, and are at their wits' end. Then they cry out to Yahovah in their trouble, and he brings them out of their distresses. And look at verse 29, which does not have a noon, but he calms the storm so that its waves are still. Well, let's go to Matthew 8:23, and I'm sure y'all are already thinking about this story. All right, Matthew 8, starting in verse 23. Now when he got into a boat, which is Yeshua, excuse me, his disciples followed him. And suddenly a great tempest arose on the sea, so that the boat was covered with the waves, but he was asleep. Then his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we are perishing. But he said to them, Why are you fearful, O you of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. So the men marveled, saying, Who can this be, that even the winds and the sea obey him? And there we have it, our prophecy of Yeshua. Now the noon, the inverted noon, remember? Do we remember what the noon means? The noon, the picture of a noon is a fish, and its action is quickening of life. So that's probably why they used the noon as the prophetic symbol, because of Yeshua. Okay, well, I'm sorry I got frustrated, and but anyway, if only 5 of you watch this, then you're the 5 that were supposed to have watched this. All right, love you all. Lahitraot.